Listen, here's what we're doing. In this series, we're calling the Bible Top 5. Depending on where you search around, you find different results. But we're looking at the most popular Bible verses. And there's different results about this, but there's kind of a family of verses, right? A group of verses that get the most clicks, that get the most searched, the most shared on social media, the most, passed along. And so we looked at that family of verses, and I've picked 5 of those verses, the top 5, that I want us to look at and study. See, because I've got a theory. What are people looking for in the Bible? What are people searching for when they look? I've got a theory that actually the most popular verses are also the most popularly misunderstood. And in fact, the reason I think, and not to be pessimistic, but I think the reason that they get so searched and clicked and shared and all that is that sometimes the misunderstanding is actually the thing that people are excited about rather than the true meaning. I mean, who doesn't want to be all-powerful? I can do all things. That sounds pretty good. Does the Bible really say that? No. But what it does say is even better. It's even better. Philippians 4:13 in the New King James Version. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I mean, if you just on the page, that's awesome, right? I mean, I can do whatever I try, I will succeed. Whatever I want to do, I am the captain of my fate. I can do anything, all things, because God's going to back me up. God is, just imagine God like being your butler. He's carrying he's your sword bearer or whatever, your shield bearer. He's going to do whatever you want him to do. God's going to back me up for my personal goals. He's like my personal genie, or imagine God is your iPhone. You just pull out, let's make God do whatever I want right now. And I'm going to be able to accomplish anything that I want to do. God does what I want to make my goals come to fruition. That sounds great. But it's obviously false. It's obviously false. Getting the Bible right is critical. You don't have any idea how many things in your life are going to get messed up and turned upside down when you don't get the Bible right. When you get a Bible verse upside down and confused, there is nothing more critical than getting the Word of God right. Even today, even in our post-Christendom, increasingly secular American culture, it is still the most important thing is to get the Word of God right. Think about this. When you get the Word of God wrong, what happens? Slavery gets defended. Interracial marriage gets outlawed. Women get diminished. Children get abused. Creation gets misused. Native people get dominated and deculturated. Why? Because we're not understanding the Word of God right. We're abusing the Scriptures. Listen, you've got to get the Word of God right. Break the rules at school and you go to the principal's office. I know you can hardly remember that, but that's what happened. You break the rules of your HOA and you get a letter. Get the HOA wrong and you're going to get in trouble with your neighborhood. Get the U.S. Constitution wrong and there's problems. But you get the Word of God wrong and souls are in jeopardy. There's nothing more critical than getting the Word of God right. So let's look at Philippians 4:13 a little more carefully.